Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Perfect. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NACS Racing North American Circuit Series. I'm your host, I Don't Need to Muse. Tonight for race 14 of season 2 of NACS, we are here at Qatar. Another desert track. This week we got Qatar, next week we got Bahrain. These are the last two desert races of the season. Then we're done with the desert. But tonight we are in the desert in Qatar, 29 laps. And as always, NACS, we run no assist whatsoever, no corner line, no ABS, no traction control, nothing. But fortunately the guys will not have to worry about rain tonight because we're in the desert. So at least they don't have to worry about rain. But regardless, let's just do a quick roll call before we get started into the qualifying. We got a great ace repping the McLaren. His old teammate Sparky has moved to Aston Martin with CRJ. Sparky currently leading the drivers right now. You have Vodka Victory and Blue Jelly also fighting for the constructors with Aston Martin and Ferrari. Vodka also trying to defend his driver's championship title right now, currently second in the standings, I believe. Smoke and Jay Supreme in the Ferrari, like I said, also fighting for the constructors. And then finally we have Sling and Droop, who have been on the back foot for most of the season, but are hoping to get a good result in tonight and catch back up with the other teams. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Once the guys are ready up, we'll get into this here. As always, short qualifying session to set the grid for the full race. Last time, this is only our second time ever racing at Qatar. First time was last season. At the very end of the season, it was the final sprint of the season. So this is actually going to be the first ever short qualifying session we're seeing here in NACS at Qatar. So interesting to see who can post the fastest laps and get up there, because I think there's a couple guys. Who could definitely take pole position tonight, possibly. As always, the favorite is Sparky, who is leading our Drivers' Championship at the moment, but you cannot count out Droopley in the Mercedes or Jay Supreme tonight in the Ferrari. I think both of them are also going to be extremely quick. And CRJ, Sparky's teammate in the Aston Martin, was also looking pretty quick himself. But anyways, here we go. Let's get things underway with the short qualifying at Qatar. To anyone who doesn't know, who might be new to Formula 1 or coming back to Formula 1 after a long time being out, Qatar is now a full-time track on the calendar. They did race at it for a year or two back a couple of years ago, but now it's official. It's back on the calendar for good, I think. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of this track in the future. But regardless, we got 9 drivers tonight. So anyone who finishes will get points for their team. This track is pretty, there's a lot of space, a lot of room. So I mean, if someone does make a mistake and spin out tonight, chances are they're not going to completely crash out of the race. So guys can't really count on a safety car here tonight. Not that there can't be a safety car here, but the odds of a safety car aren't very high here. Like I said, lots of room, lots of runoff. You have to crash in a very specific part of the track for there to be a safety car here, or for someone to even DNF here to begin with. But regardless, Vodka Victory in the Red Bull, like I said, trying to defend his driver's title from last season. He won Season 1 of NACS. He's trying to defend it here in Season 2. He's going to be the first person to start a hot lap. I see his teammate Blue Jelly is also out right now. Behind the Aston Martin of Sparky, it would seem. We'll see how that goes with the two of them starting hot laps. Because right now they're very close together. But regardless, Vodka Victory will be the first person to start a hot lap here at Qatar. And here we go. So Vodka already has his hot lap burning right now, actually. Coming down the starting straight. He's already burning it. He's already burned a lot of battery. And now, for anyone who doesn't know this track is a gauntlet to say the least. Other than that start finish line straight. Oh, and the McLaren of Great Ace has gone off there. I don't know if that was... I think that might have been intentional, though. I think he might have been trying to get out of Vodka's way there. I don't think that was an accident. I think that was on purpose, trying to move out of the Red Bull driver's way. But, yeah, as I was saying about this track, you don't really get a break here at all. It's just go, go, go the whole time, other than the start-finish line straight. So this could be a really tough race for some of these guys. So I'm expecting to see at least a few drivers make some serious mistakes here tonight. Don't know who they're going to be, but I know there's going to be a couple of mistakes made here for sure. But regardless, Vodka Victor just has to get around the final sector now. These final couple of right-handers. He keeps it within the track limits. Coming around the final corner, so Vodka Victory is going to set the first time of the qualifying session. We'll see. He is going to have the time to beat, and that is going to be a 123.2 for Vodka. I think Sparky is going to cross the line here next, followed by Blue Jelly. Both of them are going to get times up here. Sparky is going to cross with a 122 flat. Beats Vodka's time by over a second. And there is Vodka's teammate, Blue Jelly, with a 123.4, just 2/10 behind his teammate. So both the Red Bulls pretty close here tonight in terms of their times so far. But Sparky in a league of his own right now with that 122 flat. We'll see if anybody else can come close to that. If anybody wants to beat that, they are going to have to get a 121, basically. So it has to be someone who's capable of getting a 121. And like I said, I think the only two people who are going to be capable of beating Sparky's time tonight are Druply and J Supreme. So we'll see how that goes. Sling posts a 124.6. That's going to be his first time. Druply Bunyan is coming around here now to cross the line on his first attempt. And it's going to be a 122.8, which is going to put him up to second for now, but unfortunately it is still 8/10 off of Sparky's time. Great Ace is out on track right now still, but he's not doing a hot lap just yet. Same thing with Smoke in the Ferrari, currently on an out, not doing a hot lap just yet. But he will be starting one here soon, so we're going to stay on with the Ferrari of Smoke as he starts his hot lap. Great Ace does post a time, but again, that wasn't an actual hot lap. He can definitely do better. And as you see, that is the Aston Martin of CRJ that just came out of the pits there behind Smoke, who has yet to post a time. But CRJ is out on track now. Smoke looking good so far. He just has to get through the final sector now. And he'll get his first time on the board for Ferrari, since his teammate hasn't come out of the pits yet. Here goes Smoke. He just has the final corner remaining now. He just has to get through the final corner there now. And there he goes. And Smoke's first time is going to be a 123.9, which is going to put him just ahead of Slingshot there, but still half a second off of Blue Jelly in the Red Bull. Meanwhile, CRJ is starting his hot lap here now. We'll see how that goes. Ten minutes left of the quali, and CRJ and Supreme are the only two with no times left on board. Not sure what happened there in the back there with the McLaren of Grade A. Something weird just happened there. He moved out of the way for someone, and then he tried to come back on, but there was another car coming, so I guess he had to quickly jolt out of the way again. Not really sure what that was all about. CRJ actually with a purple sector 2 right now coming into this final sector. He just has to keep it together here. This could be a really solid lap from him, get him up there with his teammate. Here he goes across the line here, CRJ. And his time is going to be a 122.8, which is going to put him, like I said, up to third, just half a tenth off of Droopy Bunyan's time. So that's a super solid lap there from CRJ. He can be happy about that for sure. Putting him up there in third for now. 9 minutes left of the quali, and J Supreme has now just come out. J Supreme is out on track now. Only driver left to post a lap time. We'll see what he can do. McLaren of Great Ace has gone back into the pits. Great Ace looking like the slowest driver here tonight, which is funny because he did have fast lap on Thursday night, but that was with the corner line. Great Ace with no assist is like a completely different driver. Vodka is on another hot right now. Trying to improve his time, trying to get into the 122s. With the top three guys. Coming into the final sector here now. The Aston Martin moves out of his way. Oh, but Vodka slides the car, spins the car right around on that corner, unfortunately. So that's going to be the end of Vodka's lap there. Oh, and he does a full 360 as well. Jeez. Wow, yeah, huge mistake from Vodka there. I'm guessing he's just going to pit now, is he? Yes, he is. Yeah, so unfortunate for Vodka there. Wasn't able to get that lap done. Made a mistake. Made a pretty big mistake there. Droopy Bunyan currently up 2/10 on his previous time. Come up to the end of Sector 2. Droopy still up 2/10, but again, 2/10 is not going to be enough to beat Sparky. He's going to need to save more time than that if he wants to beat Sparky. That's the thing. But no, unfortunately, Droopy invalidates. So just like Vodka, both Droopy and Vodka were set to improve on their lap times there, but unfortunately, they both made mistakes there in the final sector, so Droopy and Vodka are both going to have to pit, and they're going to have to come out again. J Supreme now going to cross the line with his first lap time of the quali, and it's going to be a 123.3, which is going to put him a tenth faster than Blue Jelly, but a tenth slower than Vodka at the moment for J Supreme. So 5th and 7th for Ferrari right now. We'll see if they can get up any higher. Blue Jelly still unable to improve. 6 minutes left of the qualifying. And Blue Jelly still hasn't beat that 123.4. I'm afraid. Smoke is on a new hot lap here now. We'll see how he's looking coming out of Sector 1. And Smoke is up almost 2/10 coming out of Sector 1. So definitely some time to be saved here for him. Smoke takes the left-hander, ending Sector 2. He's still got that time save. Now he just has to nail these right-handers. His car does get a little loose there, though. That could cost him the time that he was saving. Final corner for Smoke. And there we go, big improvement for Smoke. Unfortunately, it's still not good enough to jump any positions, but regardless, that is a huge improvement for Smoke. Only 1/10 off of Blue Jelly and only 2/10 off of his teammate J Supreme, so you gotta give Smoke props for that. That was not a bad lap at all. Like, he is still looking pretty competitive here with some of these guys. Like you said, he's only a couple tenths off of 4th, 5th, and 6th, so not bad at all for Smoke there. Vodka Victory is back out, currently up almost 3/10. Again, like I said, trying to improve, trying to get into the 122s. He just has to nail this 3rd sector that he messed up last time. There he goes through the final sector now. Vodka Victory did lose some time there in Sector 2, though, because remember, he was up almost 3/10. Now he's only up like 2/10, so Vodka Victory did lose a 10th there in Sector 2. But he takes the final corner, no problem. And here goes Vodka Victory across the line with a 122.7. Big improvement there for Vodka. Allows him to jump not only CRJ, but also Drupally with that 122.7. For the time being, anyway, Droop is back out here right now. Droop is starting a hot lap of his own at the moment, which we're going to watch. So Droop could just as easily take it right back, but still, great lap from Vodka there. Great improvement. He needed that. Droop posts a purple Sector 1 at the moment. So Droop is absolutely flying right now. So we could see a big improvement for him. Because at the very least, even if he can't get pole position, he definitely wants to start on the front row with Sparky. And yeah, Droop is up half a second right now. This is going to be a huge improvement for Droop Lee if he can just nail this final sector. All he has left now is the final corner, Droop Lee. And he comes around the final corner, no problemo. And let's see here now. He's used all the ERS he can. Droop Lee is going to cross the line, and it's going to be a 122 flat. Unfortunately, just still half a tenth off of Sparky. But still, what an amazing lap for Droop Lee there. Good stuff to him. As of right now, that should seal him a position on the front row. Vodka Victory is invalidated. And he's burnt up most of his ERS, so... And he's not really going to have time to go around again, so... I think that's going to be it for Vodka Victory's qualifying. CRJ and J Supreme are out there right now. They are the two main threats who are still left to Sparky and Drooply. Blue Jelly is about to save 3/10, it looks like, here, coming across the finish line. And yeah, it's going to be a 1:22.9. Blue Jelly joins the 1:22s. Only less than a tenth, only half a tenth off of CRJ's time. So Blue Jelly also looking pretty fast tonight. Ahead of both the Ferraris at the moment, unless J Supreme has something to say about that. Unfortunately, Great Ace has still been unable to improve his time here in the quali. This is going to be his last chance now to improve his time and not start at the back of the grid. He's going to have to nail the lap he's currently on. Meanwhile, J Supreme posts a purple Sector 1. He's up 3/10 right now. So that would get him into the 1:22s. So he could possibly jump Blue Jelly and CRJ here. If he can nail this. And there we go, Drooply is done. That's in the Drooply's qualifying. And yeah, J Supreme's up like 8/10 right now, coming for these final right-handers. He just has to nail them or else he's going to start in the back with his teammate, 6 and 7. J Supreme's doing it. He just has to seal the deal in this final corner. And there you go. There goes J Supreme. Let's see J Supreme coming across the line here now. And his final time is going to be a 1:22.1. Massive improvement for J Supreme there. Holy smokes. Jumps all the way up from 6th to 3rd at the very end there. Just misses out on Drooply's time by less than a tenth. So like I said, as you can see, Sparky, Drooply, and J Supreme all pretty close tonight. Followed by Vodka, CRJ, and Jelly, who are also pretty close. You got a bit of a spread there at the moment. But yes, that's going to be it for most of the guys. I don't really think we're going to see many more improvement. Vodka Victory is up another 10th right now, but he's going to run out of ERS, so I don't think he's going to be able to improve his time. I don't think he'd catch CRJ's time, as CRJ did improve at a 1:22.3 as well, so he's only a couple tenths off these top guys as well. So, yeah, good stuff to Sparky, though. Seals the deal with another pole position, starting on the front row with Drooply, followed by J Supreme and CRJ on the second row. So Sparky's teammate is up there with him once again, just like at Canada. CRJ was also pretty quick there too. So we'll see what CRJ can do, if he can keep it together for the whole race distance. But yes, that's going to be it for the qualifying. Like I said, congrats to Sparky on that pole position. Going to start on the front row. Managed to get a time just ever so slightly faster than Drooply, Bunyan, and J Supreme, but he's going to start in the front row with Drooply, followed by J Supreme and CRJ on the second row, then the two Red Bulls of Vodka and Jelly, who are both looking pretty similar pace tonight, then Smoke, who's not too far off them, in 7th, and then finally in 8th and 9th you have Slingshot and Great Ace starting from the back because Great Ace is a corner line warrior, and his quali time was over, what's the math on that? His quali time was over 3 seconds slower than what he did on Thursday night. So you gotta love that. You gotta love the corner line warriors who can't handle the no assists anymore. But regardless, that is going to be it for the qualifying. And as always, the drivers are going to take a quick little 5-minute intermission to prepare themselves before the full race begins. So I will see you guys back here in 5 minutes time for the full race at Qatar. And we're back, folks, after that quick little intermission. As always, we don't have formation lap on, so as soon as the guys are ready, we're going to be straight into the race here at Qatar. 29 laps. And here we go. And it's lights out and away we go here at Qatar Grand Prix. Sparky leaping off the line, trying to defend his position from Drooply behind. J Supreme having a go at CRJ there. Into turn 1. Gets the jump on him there, it seems. And now J Supreme's also having a go at Drooply Bunyan. Trying to move up into second. He's burning a ton of ERS. Got past CRJ. Got past Drooply. J Supreme is now up in the second. Good stuff for him. Phenomenal start for J Supreme. Sparky already pulling away a little bit after these guys are battling. CRJ's having another go at Drooply here. With Vodka Victory not that far behind either. Drooply having a bit of a rough start here, losing several positions now, down to 4th. Lost number position 2, CRJ. Both the Red Bulls are also hot on Drooply's tail. And now Drooply Bunyan has fallen all the way down to 7th here now. Not sure what's going on with Drooply. Had a great qualifying, now having a terrible start to the race. Has fallen all the way down to 7th. Not sure what's going on here. He's having a really rough Saturday night race. Sucks that this can't happen to him on a Thursday night. Sucks that all his Thursday night races go absolutely perfect. But, no, he's going to mess things up here again on a Saturday. Drops down to 7th. Down bot with Great Ace and his teammate Slingshot. So not a great start for Droop. Sparky, though, great start for him. Takes away 1.8 seconds currently ahead of J Supreme in second. And his teammate CRJ. Vodka Victory, though. Both the Red Bulls pulling each other along, though. Vodka is now in position to soon possibly go for a move on CRJ, especially since him and his teammate Jelly are both on the faster tires. So anything can happen there. Like I said, a lot of these guys are still pretty bunched up right now. See, like Drooply going wide there again. Like he's gonna get a track limit penalty soon if he's not careful. Even Great Ace is actually like on his tail right now. Possibly gonna go for a move on him soon. Well, meanwhile, Sparky's just pulling further and further away ahead. Again, not sure what happened to Drooply. Again, like he was looking super fast in the quali, and now in the race is like there's something going on. I don't know if it's with his wheel or his brake pedals or something, but like that's crazy to drop all the way from 2nd to 7th in the span of 1 lap. Like that's nuts. That's absolutely diabolical. Meanwhile, Slingshot is keeping Great Ace on his toes, putting the pressure on the McLaren, and he sends it on him into the final corner. Frugo Slingshot. Good stuff for Sling. Takes the position away from Great Ace. Great Ace now at the back. DRS is enabled, though. Drooply is now having a go at Smoke in the Ferrari, coming up into turn 1. There goes Drooply. Moves up into 6th ahead of Smoke. To try to reclaim what he has lost from the start. But it's going to be a long one for these guys because this track takes its toll on you. It's very, very difficult. Takes a lot of stamina, this track. Get through unscathed. Smoke just trying to stay within Drooply's DRS at the moment. Like I said, you got half the guys on the grid who started on the mediums, half the guys started on the hards. That's to be expected here. The softs, unless there's a safety car, the softs are pretty bad here. So most of the guys you're going to see either are going to go medium to hard, or they're going to go hard to medium. It's going to be pretty straightforward tonight. Oh, Smoke gets a little tipsy on that curve there, but manages to keep it together. But unfortunately, that might cost him DRS here on Droop. We'll see. No, he does get it. Fortunately for Smoke, he does get it. Stays within Droop's DRS. Smoke really needed that for sure. keep up with Droop. Try to get pulled along to the two Red Bulls. He definitely needed that. 100%. Meanwhile, Vodka is still trying to catch up to CRJ. Because that is for the podium position right now for third. Though Blue Jelly is falling off a bit from Vodka's pace. So Vodka looking like the faster Red Bull driver tonight at Qatar. Vodka looking to have a better race after the past 2 weekends that were both pretty rough for him. Trying to get back up on the podium at least. We'll see. No one has any penalties yet. We'll see who gets the first one. Because track limits here at Qatar are not kind whatsoever, so we will see someone get a track limits penalty at some point. But here we go. Vodka's going to burn ERS and DRS. He's already down to 30% ERS, but he's going to get the run on CRJ here right now on the straightaway. Good stuff to Vodka. Overtakes CRJ for third. CRJ having to be careful there, getting really close to the back of Vodka victory there. Thing is though, CRJ is on the hard tires. He's in it for the long game. Whereas Vodka is on the faster tires right now. Anyway. So we're keeping an eye on this is the moment. Great Ace is trying to put pressure on Sling, trying to take back 8th position. At the moment. And we'll see here what is going on here at the back. Great Ace is getting very close to the back of Sling as J Supreme picks up the first time penalty of the race. A 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings to J Supreme. And there goes Slingshot. Slingshot also picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. There we go. Both J Supreme and Slingshot both already have time penalties. That's going to be huge for their race result at the end. That could definitely affect them 100%. Meanwhile, CRJ here is going side by side with Vodka victory up the straight. He's going to do this exact same thing Vodka did to him. He's going to cut across. Beautiful by CRJ. Moves up to third. Ahead of Vodka victory. He's defending as hard as he can right now. You can see he's not giving Vodka an inch at the moment. He is not budging an inch. But yeah, if you're Sparky right now, this is the exact kind of situation you want. 4 seconds ahead of second place. Second place has a time penalty. What more could you ask for? Third place is your teammate. So far, this is all going according to plan for Sparky and Aston Martin. We'll see if that ends up being the case by the end of the race. Meanwhile, Great Ace still stuck behind Sling at the moment. As Vodka Victory picks up the next 3-second time penalty of the race for multiple warnings. And so does Blue Jelly. So both Red Bulls picking up 3-second time penalties back to back there. Crazy. You couldn't time it any better. You could not time it any better. Wow. Wowzers. Meanwhile, Vodka getting super close to CRJ here now, coming up into turn 1. Wasn't close enough to go for the move on him there, though, on the straightaway. Vodka's car starts to get a little loose there, but he catches it. Keeps his car on track. Droop now is flying, though. He's starting to catch up to Blue Jelly in the Red Bull, as we can see. And Droopley knows that both these guys have time penalties. Because, yeah, that's crazy. Both Red Bull drivers picking up time penalties at the exact same time. So 4 of the 9 drivers have time penalties already, 7 laps in. Like I said, track limits here are not kind, especially once your tires start to get worn. You're going to start to see a lot of warnings come in for these guys. Oh, and the Red Bull of Blue Jelly going super wide there. What happened there with Blue Jelly? That was super strange. He went super wide and then cut right back on track in front of Druply. I don't know about that. Druply is going to use ERS and DRS here to finally get past Blue Jelly. It looks like coming up the straightaway. Yeah. There we go. I don't know. That's 2 weekends in a row now. Some very sketchy stuff going on for Blue Jelly there. There's also some battling between Sling and Great Ace into turn 1. Great Ace is going for it, but Sling is defending hard. But there goes Great Ace. He finally gets the move done on Sling there on turn 2. Beautiful move there by Great Ace. Great racing between the two of these guys. Awesome to see. You love to see it. You love to see it. Vodka Victory has gotten past CRJ once again. CRJ is now on the back foot. Both these Red Bulls in tight battles right now. But like I said, that was very sketchy there for Blue Jelly. Very sketchy. You know, especially coming off of last week at Monza, where some very sketchy stuff happened on his end as well. Not a great look. Not a great look. That was very strange. Very strange there. To come right back on track that fast in front of someone. I don't know. I don't know. There goes the Red Bull of Vodka. Does the exact same thing that Jelly did on the last lap. CRJ overtakes Vodka. Vodka is going to get the DRS here, though. So it's not the end of the world. But, yeah. Vodka did the exact same thing his teammate did, except he actually let CRJ take the position. But they're going to go wheel to wheel here now into turn 1, though. CRJ and Vodka. Vodka is going to move back up to third. But, well, yeah. Like I said, Vodka did the right thing there. Jelly, I don't know. I don't know if he really should have just darted right in front of Druply there coming into that last corner. I don't know if that was the right call there. But CRJ is now behind Vodka. He's going to have to wait for his opportunity to get past him once again. CRJ doing a great job so far this race. Has no time penalty yet. Oh, but his car almost loses it on him right there. Probably from the dirty air from Vodka, getting really close to the back of him there. Because Vodka's mediums are probably starting to die here now on lap 9. They're probably starting to get very old. Same thing with Blue Jelly's mediums. Great Ace and Sling are still going at it at the back here. Having a great little scrap between the two of them. Sling has gotten past Great Ace once again. Well, the two of them are having a fun little scrap. CRJ is now going to get DRS, and he's going to burn some ERS. Try to get past Vodka once again. He's burned a ton of ERS, actually, CRJ. Ton of ERS, down to 35% here now. Tries to send it up on the outside there in Vodka Victory, but unfortunately still not close enough, even after all that ERS he burnt. Even after all that, still not close enough. He's even going to burn a little bit more on that corner exit there. Coming through Sector 1. Meanwhile, like I said, Sling and Great Ace still battling it out. Great Ace will not get off Sling whatsoever. Great Ace trying his absolute hardest to get clear of Slingshot, but it's no use at the moment. Sparky now currently 8 seconds in the lead, pulling away, 19 laps to go. His two biggest competitors right now, Jason Free and Vodka, both have time penalties, so he does not have to worry about them at the moment. He's just chilling in open air right now, trying to manage his tires, I would assume. But his teammate CRJ is having the fight of his life here right now with Vodka. Up into the final corner. CRJ is going to have DRS, and he's going to burn more ERS. Get a run on the Red Bull driver. But as you can see, even with ERS and DRS, Vodka's straight line speed is just insane. Even with ERS and DRS. Oh, Vodka's car getting really shaky there. Started sliding there right in front of CRJ. Really shaky. As Slingshot picks up another 3-second time penalty. So Slingshot's already up to 6 seconds of time penalties now. Sling getting hit with a lot of track limit penalties tonight. Has not been a good couple of weeks for Slingshot at all. As Vodka also picks up a second time limit penalty. So Vodka Victory also up to 6 seconds of time penalties there now if we take a look. But yeah, like I said, hasn't been a great couple of weeks for Slingshot. Had a rough race at Canada. Monza was one of his first DNF in a long time. So now he's struggling here at Qatar, so it has not been a good couple weeks of racing for Slingshot at all. But right now, Drooply Bunyan still has not caught up to CRJ and Vodka, though. He's still 2.5 seconds behind CRJ. And just barely still trying to get Blue Jelly out of his DRS range. CRJ still behind Vodka here. Like I said, the guys in the mediums will be pitting here soon. It is lap 12, so within the next couple laps, expect to see these guys on the mediums come into the pits. So you will see Vodka and Blue Jelly, both the Red Bulls, try to go for the undercuts, I would imagine. Going through the third and final sector here with Vodka now. Like I said, CRJ is staying with him, though, the whole way through. And Vodka cuts the track there. Vodka definitely got another track limit warning there, possibly even there as well. So Vodka really struggling with his medium tires now that they're worn. And Vodka goes wide again there in the final corner. Yeah, Vodka's tires must be done. He's going wide on almost every corner now. CRJ is going to use this opportunity to go for the move here on the straightaway. So through goes CRJ up into third. And I don't think there's much Vodka's going to be able to do. Like I said, his tires on that lap looked really bad. Like, he was having a lot of understeer. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. Sparky just continuing to extend his lead as Vodka Victory almost loses the car once again. So many times Vodka's had to catch the car here at this track. As I was saying, yeah, Sparky just extending his lead. Unfortunately, J Supreme not really able to save any time on him whatsoever as Vodka Victory picks up another track limit penalty. The same thing happened last season at Qatar as well. Vodka Victory just really struggling with the track limits here at Qatar. He's currently up to 9 seconds of time penalties now, Vodka Victory. This could destroy his race result at the end. 9 seconds of time penalties, while some people don't even have a single time penalty yet. Crazy. And you can see how much he's struggling with his tires through that final sector now. He's losing time. He's actually fallen out of DRS range of CRJ. So CRJ should be able to pull away here now. So, personally, I think you definitely see Vodka Victory here pit on this lap. Personally, like, I think Vodka just got to pit on this lap for sure. Like, he cannot take these mediums any longer. As Drooply Bunyan lags out of the session, his internet, just to make his race that much worse, his internet shits the bed on him, like it has been the past couple weeks. Gonna send him an invite back. for Druply. But yes, that's going to hamper him even more because we'll keep an eye on Druply's AI. Okay, Druply is back in. There you go. He got back in right away, so he didn't even lose the position to Blue Jelly. So Blue Jelly has now caught up to the back of Druply Bunyan. Blue Jelly having to stop the car there to not hit into the back of Druply. I guess Druply still hasn't gained control of the Mercedes just yet. Blue Jelly had to, like, almost spun. Tried not to hit into the back of Druply there because he lagged out and rejoined. Yeah, really sketchy stuff when someone lags out in this game. Like I said, I wish there was an option to ghost AI'd cars. Because then that wouldn't have been a problem here. But now at least Jelly can possibly get a run on Druply. Oh, but oh no, Jelly actually picks up a 3-second time penalty again. As his car got really squirrely there in that final corner for him. Yeah, Jelly's car getting really squirrely, but he gets the move done on Druply, it looks like. Druply trying to fight back, but oh, Druply actually loses control of his car there. Through turn 1. Huge mistake from Druply there. Druply just having a terrible race tonight. Can't get anything done on Qatar, which is pretty funny considering he won here on Thursday night with the corner line on. Pretty crazy. But yeah, he's having a rough race tonight. All over the place. Lagging out of the lobby. Joining back in. You know how it is. As Great Ace, after 15 laps, Great Ace finally picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But again, the car that he's been battling this whole time, Sling, still has 6 seconds of time penalty. So Great Ace still has the advantage at the moment. No one has pit yet, but I'm guessing on this lap we are going to see some people pit here on lap 15. But Sparky is going around again. J Supreme, though, is pitting off the hards. So Sparky is extending his medium tires right now, funny enough. Kind of shocked that Sparky hasn't pit yet off the mediums. Unless maybe he's going to do a medium soft. If he did, that'd be pretty crazy. But, yep, there goes J Supreme to the medium tires to finish the race. Who else is going to pit here? Let's see. There goes the Mercedes of Sling also going to pull into the pits there now. Sling also going to come out in the medium tires to finish the race. So, kind of surprised. Only 2 people pitting on lap 15 there, but I'm sure we'll see a lot more pitting on this lap. Yeah, I expected more than 2 to pit on lap 15, but no. Just J Supreme and Sling. Both pitting to the mediums. Vodka Victory picks up another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now up to 12 seconds. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Vodka Victory. He's shown great pace tonight, but he's in shambles with the track limits. My goodness. Druply Bunyan, though, is back in the saddle there now. Like I said, he's right behind Blue Jelly, but I imagine both of them are going to be pitting here soon anyway. As Blue Jelly, more than likely, probably going to pit here now, is he? No, he's not. Blue Jelly is going to go around again on the mediums. Druply Bunyan, though, is going to pit here. Meanwhile, J Supreme is out on the fresh mediums. His teammate Smoke just pitting there now. More than likely going to go to the hards to finish the race. Same thing with Great Ace. Great Ace pitting there. Out comes Druply on fresh mediums. Great Ace coming out on fresh hards to finish the race. Am I mistaken by something here? I need to check the race director real quick to get my facts straight here. No, so Smoke, I don't know if that was a mistake or if Smoke is doing a 2-stop strat tonight on... I have to assume that was a mistake, but there we go. Slingshot jumps Great Ace as soon as he comes out of the pits. So Great Ace and Sling are close together here once again, so we'll hold on with them. But as Druply now picks up a 3-second time penalty. So almost everybody got 3 seconds of time penalties now, except for Sparky, CRJ, and Smoke. They're the only ones who don't have time penalties in this race at all right now. But yeah, as I was saying, that must have been a mistake from Smoke, right? Surely. Surely that must have been a mistake from Smoke. There goes Blue Jelly into the pits now to get off the mediums, but... Damn, like what? So Smoke still needs to pit again now, because Smoke started on the mediums and he's pit to another set of mediums. So, unfortunately, Smoke will have to pit again before the end of this race. As Jace Supreme sets a new fastest lap at 125.5 in the mediums, we'll see how long that sticks. Blue Jelly's coming out in hards to finish the race. Only drivers who have yet to pit are Sparky, CRJ, and Vodka. Looks like all of them might be going to the softs for the end of the race. Great Ace burn ERS to try to keep up with Sling right now. Sling is on the faster tires after all. Meanwhile, Blue Jelly is out on fresh hards just behind Druply once again. Two of these guys have been close all night long. There goes Sparky into the pits after all this time. And so is his teammate CRJ. So both Aston Martins pitting there now. Sparky to the softs. And I imagine we'll see CRJ pit to the softs as well. Let's find out. Yep, CRJ and Vodka both also going to the softs for the end of the race. As J Supreme sets a new fast lap, 125.3. But I imagine they'll be beaten by these guys on the softs. By one of these guys on the softs anyway. Jelly still has a ton of ERS that he can burn and use here now in the DRS zone on Druply. Burn and burn and burn. He's going to get the run on Druply. And there goes Jelly. Moves up to 5th position ahead of Druply once again. Even though Druply's supposed to be on the faster tires right now. But Sparky has come out of the pits just ahead of J Supreme. Just a second ahead of him. These two super close. Meanwhile, CRJ is clear in third right now, as Vodka, who is behind him, is also in the softs. However, Vodka has 12 seconds of time penalties. So as of right now, this is looking like a double podium finish for Aston Martin tonight. That is how it's looking anyway. J Supreme posts another fastest lap of the race, 124.4. So J Supreme is doing really good on these mediums right now. But there we go. Smoke picks up a 3-second time penalty. As Blue Jelly runs wild in that final corner again. So Druply's going to get the move here done on him on the straightaway. There goes Droop. Meanwhile, Great Ace also gets the move done on Sling there. Coming up to turn 1, Great Ace moves up to 8th for now. So if we take a look at the penalties, like I said, Great Ace still has the penalty advantage at the moment. So he still is chilling right now. Jelly, though, keeping up with Druply. Staying right on his ass this entire time. Like I said, though, if both of these guys can stay within range of Vodka, though, both of them could jump Vodka victory at the end of this race. As Sparky sets a new fast lap of the race at 123.7 on the softs. Sparky saving a ton of time to J Supreme now. Pulling away from him once again. Here goes Jelly now, burning that ERS, using that DRS. Now it's his turn to get the move done on Drooply. And there he goes. Up into 5th once again. These two have just been battling it out all night long. But Vodka Victory is actually almost back within DRS range of CRJ. But again, Vodka does have 12 seconds of penalties, so even if he can get past CRJ, the odds of him pulling that time are very slim. Very, very slim. Only 8 laps left of the race now. And yeah, everybody except the 2 Aston Martin drivers have time penalties right now. If we do a quick little review right now, the person with the most is Vodka Victory with 12 seconds of time penalties. That is insane. But everybody else either has 3 or 6. Kind of expect to see it here at this track. Track limits are pretty brutal, like I said. But yeah, Drooply trying his absolute hardest to keep up with Blue Jelly right now. As I believe they both have... No, actually, Blue Jelly has 6 seconds of time penalty. So right now, Drooply does have the time penalty advantage to Blue Jelly. So if Drooply can stay within range of Vodka, Drooply will actually jump both of the Red Bull drivers by the end of this race. But there goes Sparky, our race leader. He actually picks up a 3-second time penalty himself there. So now the only person in the entire lobby who doesn't have a time penalty is his teammate, CRJ. But yeah, like I said, so Drooply doesn't even really need to pass Blue Jelly right now. Like, as long as him and Blue Jelly aren't losing too much time to Vodka, Drooply... Yellow in Sector 2, not really sure what's going on there. Something there with the Ferrari of J Supreme. I think J Supreme or Sparky. Someone might have made a big error there, I think. I think someone might have made a mistake. I'm guessing it was Sparky, because now J Supreme is only a second and a half back from Sparky, when before he was like 4 seconds behind. So I think Sparky actually made a mistake there at the end of Sector 2. J Supreme is now only within a second and a half of him. Sparky, who's led pretty much the entire race, just has to keep it together for another couple laps, and he will win. And it looks like Drooply is going to try to have another go at Blue Jelly here once again, using ERS and DRS. And there you go, like it's nothing. Drooply's going to fly up past the Red Bull. Up into 5th again. And there goes Smoke into the pits. Like I said, Smoke unfortunately forced the pit again. So Smoke might actually finish last tonight. Not Great Ace, not Sling. Smoke might actually finish last tonight. Not sure why he did that. Again, I can only assume it was a mistake. He didn't have his thing set to the right tires or something. I don't know. But Smoke is going to be on softs to finish the race. He is going to be on the softs. Meanwhile, CRJ, Vodka Victory has passed CRJ, but CRJ is still right on him. And like I said, Vodka Victory has 12 seconds of time penalties. So right now, CRJ doesn't really need to be stressing at all about this. Like, right now, CRJ doesn't really need to be stressing about this at all, because he got no time penalties. Vodka Victory has 12 seconds, so no matter what, CRJ will finish ahead of him. CRJ getting really close to the back of Vodka Victory there on that final corner. Not sure why he'd be taking such big risks here when there's zero need. Like, he's literally the only person with no time penalties right now. But CRJ is going to stick it in there. Up into turn 1 with Vodka Victory. Pulls up to 3rd position. Ahead of Vodka. But Vodka is just looking slightly faster than CRJ on these softs here. He's just looking slightly faster. But there goes Vodka Victory. Cuts that corner. And picks up another 3-second time penalty now. Vodka Victory is up to 15 seconds of time penalties. So he really should be careful with battling CRJ here, because there's only 5 laps left of the race. The chance of Vodka pulling that much time... I just realized that my, kicked me out of the Xbox party for some reason. That's strange. Don't know when it did that. Hopefully my audio has been recording this whole time. But yeah. So Vodka picks up another 3-second time penalty, and so does Slingshot. But like I said, so there's no need for Vodka to go for anything super unnecessary here, because he's kind of screwed. Like, he has so much time penalties that not only is he going to lose this position to CRJ, but also to his teammate Andrupli as well. Now he is going to send it on here in the DRS zone. On CRJ. I guess the two of them are just going to be back and forth until the end of this race, more than likely. They are the two who are closest together on track right now. Though Jay Supreme is doing a great job, only 2 seconds back from Sparky right now. On 9-lap-old mediums. After Sparky made that mistake, that could have cost him everything. It's going to be tight here between CRJ and Vodka until the end of the race. And also between Druply and Jelly. Like, Druply's also extremely close to Jelly right now. And, you know, like I said, Druply still has that penalty advantage. So as of right now, Druply would jump Blue Jelly and Vodka up into 4th at the moment. And I think Druply knows that's right now. He just has to play it safe and just finish the race. Here we go. CRJ is burning ERS now with his DRS to try to have another go at Vodka here on lap 27. Or 26, sorry. Here we go. Here goes CRJ into turn 1 with Vodka Victory. Him on the outside, Vodka Victory on the inside. Both of them are going wheel to wheel, not giving each other an inch, it would seem. CRJ gets up ahead once again. Yellow in sector 3, though. The McLaren of Great Ace has gone off onto the sand there. Great Ace's race has gone from bad to worse there, coming up to that final corner there. He does go off. CRJ and Vodka still going at this whole time. Jay Supreme picks up another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So he's up to 6 seconds now. So that's going to be a sigh of relief for Sparky, I think. But yeah, Vodka and CRJ just being ruthless with each other. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, so Great Ace went off there. So if we look at the time penalties, at CRJ, there we go. So everybody in the race, every single driver in the race has received at least 1 time penalty. There we go. CRJ picked up a 3-second right there. CRJ picks up a 3-second. Vodka's going to use ERS and DRS here. But it's no use. They are losing time to Blue Jelly and Druply. Oh, CRJ goes for the dart across in front of Vodka Victory, takes the racing line. I'm sure that scared Vodka there. Vodka was almost thinking about going for it there. And CRJ went across. Again, I still think it's kind of crazy that Vodka's battling him this hard when he has 15 seconds of time penalties, though. And he picks up another one, Vodka Victory. Okay, Vodka Victory almost like intentionally hitting into the back of CRJ there. Like, brother, you have like 18 seconds of time penalties. Why are you battling this dude? You're not going to beat him. You're just going to ruin his race. Like, there's 2 laps left. Yeah, not wise here from Vodka Victory. I think it's more being upset than anything, because, like, there's not really much he can do here. Now, especially that he's up to 18 seconds of time penalties. That is absurd. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, everybody has at least one time penalty now, though. And Smoke is now only 2.5 seconds behind Sean, Great Ace, with 2 laps to go. So there is still a chance that Smoke could catch Great Ace before the end of this race. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. There is still a chance. Oh, Vodka Victory going completely wide on that corner. Completely cutting that corner as well. So Vodka is actually almost close to another track limit penalty here, trying to keep up with CRJ. Here we go. Like I said, Smoke almost within Great Ace's DRS range now. Going to be going into it on that final lap. So I'm sure we'll see Smoke and Great Ace going at it on the final lap. Drupely's just playing safe now. Not trying to take any big risks. And honestly, I don't blame him. It's the right thing to do. Final lap of the race. Sparky just has to finish this lap and he will win the race here at Qatar. J Supreme will finish in second. And then CRJ in third on the podium. Vodka Victory is going to use... He has this extra ERS on CRJ, so he is going to send it here on him up the straightaway. Coming up to turn 1. So at this point, CRJ is on the back foot. But honestly, like I said, if you're CRJ right now, you don't really have to do anything. You just have to sit right here behind Vodka and do nothing. Really. Like, you don't have to do anything. Vodka has 18 seconds of time penalties. But like I said, both these guys have been racing each other hard all night, though. They have not cared about the time penalties at all. Only 2 sectors remain here for CRJ and Vodka. CRJ just trying to finish the race, secure that podium. Yellow in Sector 2, though. Someone having issues. Is Blue Jelly... I think Blue Jelly has run out of fuel here on the last lap. He needs to move. There we go. He lets Drupely through. I was going to say he needs to move. Drupely is coming through there. Yeah, there we go. Blue Jelly gets a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. No way. That jumps Blue Jelly all the way up to 16 seconds of time penalties. What the hell? Blue Jelly, but yeah, regardless, Blue Jelly's race is ruined here now. He ran out of fuel on the final lap of the race. Oh no, my goodness, what a huge choke for Blue Jelly. I mean, he was already going to drop positions anyway to Drupely, but wow. Wow. Yeah, unfortunate for Blue Jelly. Run out of fuel there on the last lap of the race. And there we go, like I said, Drupely jumps Vodka because of Vodka's time penalties. But yeah, congrats to our podium. Double Aston Martin podium for Sparky and CRJ, with Supreme in second in the Ferrari. Drupely finishes 4th after all that craziness. Vodka finishes 5th, even with all his time penalties. Followed by his teammate Blue Jelly in 6th. So fortunately, the loss of fuel and that penalty didn't really cost Blue Jelly anything, because he was going to lose the position to Drupely. Anyway, Slingshot finishes in 7th, and Smoke and Great Ace battle it across to the line at the very end of the race. I couldn't even see who got it there. I couldn't even see who got 8th there. As Smoke and Great Ace were battling it across the line there at the very end. It was super close. They were wheel to wheel. We'll have to see the results screen, I guess. But like I said, once again, congrats to our podium. Double podium for Aston. And wow, no, there you go. So, also because of his time penalties, both Smoke and Great Ace actually jump Slingshot at the end. So Slingshot actually finishes in last in 9th due to his 9 seconds of time penalties. But yeah, so Smoke, I knew it was possible, and he did it. So Smoke did get the better of Great Ace there and passed him right at the line there. But yeah, good stuff to Smoke, finishing in 7th. after his mistake there. Managed to get back up those 2 positions. Good stuff. But anyways, before we conclude things tonight, folks, we're going to get our podium in for a quick post-race interview. So let's get Sparky. We're not going to be able to get CRJ because CRJ is on PlayStation, but we're going to get Sparky and Jay Supreme in the party for a quick little interview. Hello. Yo, make sure you got your audio included there, guys. Not sure if Sparky can hear us. It says he's like his thing is still like grayed out right now. I don't know if he's having issues. I'll message him and tell him to leave and come back. Yeah, there we go. He just left. This happened last time as well. It took him a couple of attempts. Okay, Xbox, what? Okay, my thing just like... What is going on? What is going on? Why is it... When I hit the guide button, it's like glitched, dude. It's like the same thing comes up and it won't move. What the heck? Supreme, would you mind sending Sparky an invite? Do you have him, like, added? Okay, there we go. Wow, what the... Never mind, it actually kicked me out of the party again, I guess? What is going on with Xbox tonight, man? Xbox having a shitter tonight. Holy hell. Sparky, they're crashing the fucking party. Jeez. Xbox having a stroke tonight, I guess. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Yo, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, Xbox just had a stroke, I guess. That was weird. Yeah, but regardless, good stuff though, Sparky. Another win in the books. Pretty solid. I mean, there was that one mistake there coming out of Sector 2, I think. But other than that, it was basically a flawless race from you. Do you got anything that you want to say about your drive tonight, or anything that surprised you?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty straightforward for you. Jay Supreme, and again, another second place finish for you. Good stuff, man. You were actually really fast there at the end on that second stint in the mediums. Did you feel like, do you think you made the right call doing the hard to medium? Do you think you'd rather done the medium to hard, or?
Yeah, I mean, I was happy with the tire decision. I think it was just more of a, I should have stayed closer to him because I was just saving battery instead of pushing harder and kind of
Mm-hmm.
left me out of his DRS, so couldn't really keep up with him anymore.
Yeah, once you fall out of that DRS here at this track, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, shouts to CRJ. He almost went the whole race without a time penalty. He only got one there at the very end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so props to him. Props to CRJ. Like I said, double podium for Aston. Um, you know, everybody kept it clean tonight, it seemed. People did race each other hard, but it all seemed like it was clean, fun racing. So that's what you love to see. But good stuff, guys. Next week we're in Bahrain. So that should be an interesting one. Also pretty fun to race people there.
Yeah, for
If you know
sure.
what you're doing. So yeah, looking forward to that one as well for race 15. And yeah, so once again, Sparky, you extend your lead because Vodka was creating his own track limits, apparently. Like,
I thought
nah,
he,
my teammate on Thursday also had 18 seconds of him and Vodka both had 18 seconds, so
yeah, I thought he was gonna get disqualified.
nah, but it's pretty funny though. It's pretty funny though when you see it. I think it's because he was pushing so hard to try to keep up with CRJ. He didn't want to fall out of it, but like at a certain point, like there's nothing like if you just keep doing that, you keeping up with him doesn't really mean anything. But but
I know. Low key, I was gonna go and pit for some sauce, but then whenever I got that other penalty, I was like, nah.
I think I think the biggest shock for me was how hard Droop fell off. Um, yeah, that was a big drop off, especially since he won the other night. He won the Thursday night race at this track. But again, that just goes to show that people on the wheel shouldn't be using corner line on Thursdays, in my opinion. But anyway, that where were him and Great Ace tonight? I didn't see either of them up there. Yeah, yeah. I don't really get how that's helping them for Saturdays, but anyway, to each his own. I guess they really want to beat me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. But anyways, regardless, guys, sucks we can't. I thought CRJ made an Xbox account so he could join um the parties and stuff. I know I added it, but he just. Oh, okay, it's too much of a pain. Okay. All right. Well, good. Well, well, if Xbox could work properly and actually link my account properly, because anytime I try to join an Xbox like a Discord party on Xbox, it says like you need to relink your account when like it's already linked. So yeah. So but yeah. Regardless, guys, good stuff, and hopefully we'll see y'all back next week. Also, to anyone who's watching, join us next time for race 15 of season 2 of NACS at Bahrain, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Idoni Muse. We'll see you next week for Bahrain.